So, I was listening to this intro for some reason. Today, the intro sounds so nicely edited. Big ups to the editor.
Good job, Lou.
Big ups, big ups. But I also thought about, I was like, yo, imagine that was the beginning of a marijuana court show. That just felt like Law and Order for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Judge Mathis type ordeal.
Yeah. Imagine us in like green robes. I don't know.
Like where a plug takes somebody that doesn't pay them, take them to Judge Judy.
Like a dispensary that gouged in the prices of the weed, and like customers like paying like $100 for like an eighth, and it was like some dookie ass goods.
There should be like really like stricter penalties for that type of stuff, right? We just were looking into
Oh man,
what was the 2 dispensaries from out here? Was it Zen Leaf and what else?
Was it Zen Leaf? It was something zero. Which one was that?
Because they had the
actually, because I had to look into it. You threw it out there, and I found some interesting articles. There's actually a ton of New Jersey dispensaries that got hit up with so many fines because they're not up to standards. They're not.
They're saying that Zen Leaf was one of them in Elizabeth.
So
shout out to all my homies that's copping out the dispensaries. Good for y'all. Keep it up.
Ups.
Keep up the good work.
Big ups, man. Hold your dispensaries accountable.
Keep going into the corporate masses and keep feeding into and lining the white man's pocket.
Yeah, that's
for not really that good quality stuff.
Yo, they selling you bud like they selling meats in the fucking third market, fucking supermarket. You know what I'm saying? Like fine fare. They flipping over the steak. They showing you the red side, but in the back it's like gray. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that with the bud and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not keeping it fresh, man. Getting moldy. They got like issues with like marijuana sales, like on the medical side, not being registered correctly in the sales.
Wait, who was that?
That's there's tons of different dispensaries out in Jersey that's getting hit with all these different type of like fines, man. That's serious, bro.
You know the dispensary Verano, they actually were in April of 2021, the NJCRC mandated that they destroy 127 pounds due to contamination.
Oh my God, contamination.
Yeah.
Of what?
Worth $900,000 at $450 an ounce due to contamination. So imagine that. That's hella pounds.
Big ups to dispensaries that's wasting product.
That's 127 pounds.
Wasting product. Like
I wonder how that shit was contaminated, though.
Hey, that's a good question. I don't know what kind of water they was using. I don't know.
And like, who's watching these people, bro? I feel like.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like there is like your local plug could be a little greedy, but I feel like once you like large scale it, there's definitely a lot of corners you have to cut just to.
I'm looking
and
at
people are greedy too. I feel like I don't know if you own a big, I don't know. That's just me. That's how I look at it. Maybe that's just my democratic views.
To kind of go into it, kind of like how you're saying. I mean, I'm looking at these dispensaries kind of like a Walmart.
Exactly.
They're not necessarily like the mom and pops. Mom and pops is like your local your local pharmaceutical guy in the streets that's selling you the goodness at a good price.
Mm-hmm.
Big ups to all those
entrepreneurs
making it happen out there, freelancing, doing their thing, not trying to jerk the people and trying to provide good quality because they got love behind that. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when something starts to get diluted when they doing that mass quantity, mass production. How much bud was that again?
127 pounds.
Bro.
That's a lot. That's a lot of pounds.
Contaminated, B. Gon' get.
I don't know.
Yo, man, that's some serious G's, man. Yo, I mean, hey, listen. Back in the days, homies used to spray roach spray on their joints. I mean, hey, it was the shit. I mean,
I never heard of that.
Yeah, man. You gotta remember back in the 90s, man, motherfuckers Motherfuckers did what they had to do to sell. But roach spray, yo, hey, that still did the thing. It wasn't a bad shit. People still made it happen. But like, hearing about it, like in this sense, 120,000 pounds. Like, I mean, 120 pounds or 120,000?
27 pounds.
27
Here,
pounds.
I found
that's just serious.
the thing. So, so there was a number of violations. One of them is workers neglecting to enter the purchases into the system.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so they were.
So they're just putting things in like it was being sold, but they weren't putting it as if it was either medical or recreational. And there was homies not putting it registered at all. So it was just like.
And right here it says that it may have been swept up from the floor. So that's possible.
Oh, they wildin'.
Yo.
They should sell at a discount. They shouldn't be trying to. They shouldn't be trying to tax you for that.
Yo, they should
like
turn
make
into
some
like
pre-rolls.
They should be like a
Grind it up and put it into some pre-rolls.
Family Dollar should open up a dispensary if that's the way they're gonna be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about it. Nah, but not just that. They also had another dispensary that out of nowhere, like 50 eighths or things came off the shelf and nobody know what happened to it.
That was me.
That shit hit
I went
the
in there
streets
with
real quick.
I went in there with a trench coat. Just swiped over it like scoop.
But nah, I mean, hey, listen, there's pros and cons to everything. We touched on the cons of dispensaries. On the pro side, the first 10 weeks, New Jersey, they hit some big numbers. You know what I'm saying? I think it was somewhere around like what was it, like 10 mil or 80 mil, some shit like that. On their first 10 weeks alone in New Jersey. 80 mil?
80 million.
Look at that.
79.7 million in sales between April 21st. Oh, yeah. I'm going to put it up right now.
So now we can just keep our roads
In the first.
without potholes.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Because when the laws passed, there was a lot of insight about
Where the money goes
yeah,
to, right?
and they were trying to give a whole big chunk of it to the police, like during the time that everybody was talking about defund.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, you know what? They trying to defund them. Let's just give them more money. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why it wasn't passing so much because they wasn't going for
Yeah,
it.
because people wasn't beef for that. Like you need more resources. You need more programs. You need programs for mental health. You need programs for rehabs, because sad to say, a lot of homies, they start on bud, but then they go into some other shit. That's why they be trying to put the stigma on it, but it's a gateway drug. But you know what? Anything's a gateway drug. You go to doctors right now, they give you a motherfucking ibuprofen. That shit probably make it a gateway drug too. Next thing you know, you a pillhead. Doing some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just saying, like, it's, big ups to the dispensaries for making it happen. I hope the money goes to the right place. I hope we start seeing some good programs come out of this. I hear there's a couple of colleges in New Jersey that's they're gonna have some more like courses on like the business of marijuana, which I think is cool. I think Rutgers should get on that. I don't know if they jumped on it right now, but I think they should.
I mean, they should, because some of the violations from before that they were talking about is that the people working there didn't know how to do fractions. So they were fucking
simple.
up. Yeah, but I mean, it's simple because you've already been around it a while. But a lot of these people,
yeah.
Allegedly,
they don't know what an eighth is, so they have trouble with fractions.
But that's the thing though. Like business, like, all right. So you think about Rutgers. Rutgers is a business school. So yeah, I would see that they could benefit, because these courses are for not for just people who want to get into the career of marijuana, but they also want to get into creating a business of their own, which I don't know, New Jersey got limits on
exactly. So like, what's the point of even going to business with that?
I
Going
mean,
to school for it.
I guess
if they're hand selecting,
well, I guess
who's getting the licenses and stuff.
That's true. That's true.
No, but it'll teach them if they want to do like off the market type stuff.
Because I was just reading.
You think Rutgers gonna show you how to trap?
I mean, you never know.
Like, trap for real?
I mean,
so.
Rutgers shows you how to gentrify. I tell you that much.
Trap 101.
They definitely gonna know how to trap. No, but not for nothing. I did read up that I think New Jersey now is they put a regulation on the whole marijuana delivery, like those cats that be doing like the Uber service type of shit. that now you got to have a license just to do delivery for marijuana.
Like a marijuana handler.
Yeah, like something like that. I think
otherwise you end up with moldy weed.
Yeah, right. Or somebody opened it like they do with Uber Eats food and shit. Yo, this shit ain't no 3.5, it's 2.7. Somebody ripped the tag.
Somebody dipped in this shit.
Somebody smoked the blunt and gave it the rest. Nah, but I mean, like I dig it, but it's like I think the important thing that people need to really focus on is where that money going.
So I just saw something here. It says there's 18 dispensaries in New Jersey.
And they all suck.
But the CRC, which I'm trying to figure out, the Cannabis Regulatory Commission for New Jersey, says it's issued 140 conditional legal weed dispensary licenses, but none of those 140 have opened up.
So, like, what's the hold up?
Money.
I hope this 80 million goes into that shit then, because if it's money. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity around marijuana when we're thinking about it as a medicinal sense, and not just in the smoking type, but I mean, infusing it into an oil, getting down into the molecular point, you know what I'm saying? Pills and all that stuff, creams, toothpaste, you name it. Even just hemp itself being used as a rope and used as to make materials and stuff. So I could see the vast opportunities of where schools can take advantage of like whatever funds can be provided from the marijuana industry, because this shit's going boom. It's what you said is 18 dispensaries.
18 in New Jersey.
So yeah,
He said they're all ass.
they're all ass, but right now it's that first wave. You feel me? When
I mean, it's just happened this year.
Yeah,
you know what needs to happen? They need to deregulate some of that stuff and allow for independent entrepreneurs to flourish. But that would really put the fire under the dispensary ass to really produce some quality shit. Because if you got other entrepreneurs coming through and kicking y'all back ends for like quality ace for $50, and it's really some work.
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's also at this point it's kind of what's that word? It's like new. So they're trying to take advantage of the hype.
It's a fad.
Yeah, it's a fad. So
Trend,
New Jersey is, along with New York, in the area, like in the Northeast, people come from other states to buy shit here. Because in Pennsylvania, Delaware, it's not legal anywhere there.
They got it in Boston. It's legal though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, New York got it now too, but
yeah, but we're the state in
between. The price change. Yeah, it's a major difference between Jersey. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of cats from PA coming over here to get bud. They get better price over here anyway from New York. New York's still doing like $60 eighths and shit. I mean, you could probably find.
I'm saying for some Zaza, you got to pay $60 though.
Some Za, yeah.
Some Zaza.
Shit, but these grade levels, man. They got so many goddamn levels for goods, man. It's like
levels.
Yeah, like how banging it is. Like, yo. It's the new term now is Zaza. You know what I'm saying? That's the banger right there.
It's the bang.
You got some official tissue if you got some Za. You got some loud. It's pretty good, but
you got some Zari.
I don't know. It's like every year they come up with some new term.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys ever like take a peek at what the DEA like? They have like a master list of all the names
of weed.
Really?
No.
And I wanted to show you guys because I saw it the other day, and I wanted to see if you guys ever used this.
What is it, the devil's lettuce?
No. It's funnier than that.
Is that in there? It's got to be in there.
That's like from the 70s. You smoking the devil's lettuce?
You're the devil.
Hold on. Yeah, but you guys keep talking until I find it.
Nah, but it's interesting. I mean that you bring up a good point. I mean, they need to deregulate on certain ends, but the BS is that this first wave of dispensaries is really not making it enticing for the want of more dispensaries. I could see communities fighting dispensaries like some communities fight against liquor stores coming into the neighborhood, even though marijuana doesn't have no. You know what I'm saying? Some panhandling cat just sitting outside or somebody be like, yo, here, give me a quarter. I got quarters. Go give me a beer. Like, you ain't going to have nobody outside doing that BS. But, I just think that there needs to be greater opportunities and these folks that right now that have the opportunity, there's quite a few of them that's being reckless about it. and they're just doing what they want, and it's like they don't give a damn about, the future of this in New Jersey. This took long as hell to be fought for, to be legalized. It could be taken away pretty quick,
Think so?
Yeah, it could get taken away pretty quick. There's still a lot of people against it. You know what I'm saying? That fight can shift, and it could be something that could, maybe it won't be fully taken away, but it could be something that could strip away a lot of opportunities for folks that's trying to build into that network. You get what I'm saying?
Or because like I went to Cookies in Hollywood, right? So they got it was nice. When I go to Cali and shit, I got to indulge. I don't really know too many people out there, so I could hit them up. But if I did, I'd definitely holler at them. But anyway, when I go to Cali, I went to the one in Hollywood and shit. And that one is like, there's like no parking nowhere. So like they have to have security guards right by the dispensary, like right there. You feel me? Like that's right in front, like in the general area.
Yeah.
Cause like you can't double park to go in straight. None of that. Cause you feel me? The security guards is there. Like if they see that you're gonna double park, they're like, nah, you can't do that. Like you gotta move. Cause I guess there's a lot of residents complaining about that stuff. So like they'll see you and they'll be like, nah, you gotta move the car, bro. Like you can't just keep it double parked, run in and do none of that stuff. Like you can't smoke. You can't smoke outside the dispensary. None of that shit.
Yeah. Because
it's like out of like the residents, I guess, had came together and made them like, and like you gotta regulate this type of stuff. You can't just have it like like a trap house and have hella people smoking outside, hanging out with that type of shit.
I think it's also security for the business itself too, right? Because like if you just gonna have that type of hangout, I mean, think about how the bodegas get hit up. You know what I'm saying? You got that type of hangout, they gonna get hit up too, all that green. But big ups to Cookies, man. You know what I'm saying? You think that was they central spot, they main spot?
No, they got hella cookie dispensaries out in Cali. Hell yeah.
I wonder what
Mayweather,
the original
San
one was.
Leandro, they got hella of them things.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. Didn't you say something was opening out here?
Oh yeah, they had open. Well, now I have read that it was supposedly a Cookies dispensary, but it was like it was a dispensary that was holding Cookies type shit.
Probably like an annex.
Yeah.
Okay, probably to get them over here, type of thing.
But Vernon was still out here though and shit. But it's in Lodi. It was supposedly right next to the Bada Bing from The Sopranos, the strip club.
Really?
It was supposedly right next to it. So like, in Lodi.
I gotta check it out. Then we gotta check it out. Huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit of hype behind it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that that Rise joint on Bloomfield Ave is very similar too. It has like this they got like armed security, then they have a police officer, and they have like a parking guard to make sure that the traffic flow is moving and to make sure that the parking, you know what I'm saying, is good.
Mm-hmm.
They keep all that.
They don't have the security guard anymore. Now they have the cones because they don't want people making that left.
Well, you still got the cops to sit out there too. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard like mixed reviews about that place. It's right by my house.
Yeah, I mean, I've only went to it twice just to see what the buzz was about. But the first it's cool. It just feels like you're walking into a bank.
A bank?
Yeah, it just feels like you're walking into a bank. You got some teller that talks to you in the very beginning, gets your information, has you register. Or if you haven't registered, you just if you're already registered, you give them a little heads up and let you go in. You got a little desk on the side, but hey, how can I help you? And it's just
like, it's my first time here.
Yeah, some folks just giving you information about the license and the medicine. I mean the joint so you could get medical marijuana. So they got two sides of it. They got the right, like you walk in, the right side is medicinal and the left side is recreational.
And to think that place was a laundromat back then.
Yeah, man. I used to work there, B. I used to work there, Laundry Zone. Big ups to Laundry Zone. It's too bad you fell. But yeah, like when I walk into that place, man, it's just a bunch of tablets and towers just standing all around the window. You walk up to the tablet.
It's like an Apple store, pretty much.
Yeah, like an Apple store. It felt just like that. And it's like they have this whole hidden room behind the cash register, and they open a sliding wall, and you just see a fucking sanctuary of bud back there. I'm just like, what the I mean, you don't see them like plant wise, but you know what I'm saying. You see all the people back there putting things together. But the recreational side is mad booty.
That's what I heard.
It's
people been telling me that, but I never went in there to see for myself.
The two times I went, I saw they had two different types of like real banger. I guess the Zaza, right? That Zaza, that for the recreational side, it was like $90.
Damn.
And then another thing was like a CBD joint was like $120. But I mean those joints. I mean, I would assume if they're costing like that, they must have some type of effect. You know what I'm saying? It must do something. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe not, man.
But I heard that the medicinal side has a ton of variety that you could choose from, that they haven't pushed over to the recreational side. So apparently, every few months or something like that, they kind of add more to the other side, and then they take whatever hasn't been selling out. Which is kind of, I dig it, but they should do like little deals. You know what I'm saying?
Snippets. It's like, hey, this is what we got.
Like the shit that don't sell, like sell that shit for like $25. Be a competitive of the street, street shit.
All right, so I found the list of the names. I'm just gonna
here we
go through
go.
it real quick, and you tell me if you've ever used it. I'm gonna skip the ones that are the most common,
The
because
most obvious
yeah,
ones.
like weed, pot, reefer, grass, dope, ganja, Mary Jane, hash, and herb.
Okay.
Let's go, Aunt Mary.
No.
I've heard it.
I've heard it. I never used it though.
Skunk.
Yeah,
I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I used that before.
Boom.
Boom. Nah.
Nah, not really. It's interesting though. Boom.
Chronic.
Yeah.
Nah, I never
Chronic.
used it.
Yeah,
But I
chronic
heard
is from like Friday though. Like that's.
I mean,
feel like
it's a West Coast type of thing. So it's
Yeah.
like, a lot of folks used to say it.
Chiba.
Yeah, Chiba. Yeah.
I know you probably used
Yeah,
it.
Chiba. I used to get that from
That song.
what's oh my god, beat me up. That was the movies with there you go, Cheech and Chong.
Up in
Big
Smoke?
ups, yeah. They let smoke the Chiba.
Skip blunt ashes.
Yeah,
Atshichi.
hashishi, yeah, hashishi.
Right. You heard that one?
Yeah, hashish is
No, this one. Atshichi.
I guess it's the same thing. It's just probably spelled different.
Baby
Hashishi.
Bang.
Baby bang.
Baby Bang. I heard. Probably like twice. In
Did
the
I say
past.
blanket?
It says blanket.
That's
Bobo.
I heard Bobo. Boo
I
Boo.
heard Boo Boo.
Yeah.
Bammy. Bobo Bush.
Broccoli. Yeah.
Yeah, broccoli.
Said I'm a healthy kid. I smoke broccoli. Shout out to Kodak.
Cripple.
Cripple. Damn.
Oh.
That's that good shit.
Daga.
Nah.
Dagger.
Dinky Dow.
I've heard of that. It's weird. I heard of that shit.
Doña Juana.
Doña
Flower,
Juana.
flower
Yeah,
I like that.
That's dope.
I like that. I think I'm gonna use it for that one. Shout out to the DEA.
Yo, big us DA for that one. Doña Juana.
Doña Juana.
Giggle smoke. Good.
Giggle smoke.
Good butt.
Good.
Yeah, they wild. Wags it stink just like good weed, good butt. Is that the correlation behind it?
J. Jolly Green. Joy Smoke. Joy Stick.
Roach.
That's
Or
the
roach.
end. That's what you throw away.
Yeah, the roaches.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
I saw on another page it said wacky tobacco.
Wacky.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Why they ain't put devil's lettuce up there?
Well, it's probably down here somewhere.
Oh, all right, word.
Yeah, like where you mix marijuana.
Marijuana and PCP,
Damn, what's that? The Woo Banger?
Ace,
Ace?
chips, fries,
Frios,
Zoom.
marijuana and crack.
and heroin. I didn't know you could mix them.
Yeah.
Then that's how they got DMX.
Hold on,
Rest in peace.
what's the Woo Bangers, man? The Woo Bangers was the bud with the coke.
Butter,
yeah.
crackback,
Oh, they don't even have it.
juice
Man.
joint, Greek, fried daddy, crackback.
Fried Daddy. Crackback.
These are
My
just
eyes
terms
all
for
fucking.
use and abuse.
Mow the
Fly-
grass.
Fly Mexican Airlines.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, no. Some people get creative as fuck with it.
Doña Juana.
Doña Juana.
Where did Zaza come from?
Zaza.
Is it from that song?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because when I was growing up, the only people that said za were people like the pretentious ass white people that didn't want to say pizza, so they just call it za.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. They shortened pizza to just za.
That's when they
Let me get some za.
gentrified the term pizza. Called it za.
Let me get some
Because that's
za. I'm in the mood for some za.
That's some crazy shit right there.
Nowadays, you don't know which one it is.
That what's it called? We was talking about them folks out in New York because they was having supposedly like like New York was like one of the lax states that was like type letting you sell the sticker and letting you like donate and shit like that. And they
Yeah,
had like
yeah.
a bunch of open air trucks and shit. Like today, they was their first like what's it called? Attack on them niggas.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you
They
sent that
towed like
article.
2 or 3 G rides of them
Really?
them big buses. Yeah.
Yeah, because those buses used to line up around certain parks and stuff like that, man. They used to just be out there, especially when 420 come around. Them joints would be all out there. I mean, hey, New York is just New York is just putting their foot down on certain things. I guess they just don't want folks getting out of hand. Maybe people going the distance doing things they ain't supposed to be doing. It's kind of messed up because come on, man.
What
This
are they
poor
called?
plant.
They got
It's
towed
poor
out of
plant.
Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so they said
That-
NYPD and local sheriffs
that
towed all the
sounds-
weed buses in Bushwick this
Yeah.
afternoon.
so that sounds just about right.
They were hitting them for not having their commercial license plates.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
They
That's
hit them
why?
with that
I mean,
BS.
I guess,
They
yeah.
hit them with the BS. That's messed up.
They hit them with the.
And
Oh, here
somebody
it goes.
somebody must have did something wrong. That's why they started
Yeah.
sold.
I
in
think
the
it's
wrong.
also because they're in communities too. It's probably people.
Well, that's what I'm
complaining
saying.
about
People probably driving around like an ice cream truck out this motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that. Look at this.
like you probably blocking the real hustlers.
That's Chris
Okay.
Pratt.
No, fuck that. It says nearly 24 tow trucks, each accompanied by 3 vehicles. They were confiscating a number of weed trucks in
Wow.
Manhattan and Brooklyn
Wow,
today.
that's a lot of businesses, man. All of them. Did they say how much they got fined for? Or
So
something?
it's mostly focused on registration and parking issues rather than what they were selling.
Oh, so
got him.
they basically these guys thought that they could be like the loaders and unloaders probably.
Yeah.
And they probably was just having large crowds around them.
This is
And,
the part. It's a quality of life complaint. So
Yeah.
the neighborhood complained
Yeah.
because they were parked up and they didn't move for days.
So this would be something that actually reflects what vendors have went through. Actual food vendors, merchandise vendors. When I was working as a vendor in Newark, they hit me hard like that too. Because I used to have, man, I was the spot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the hood was coming for CDs, white tees.
Wait,
You
and
know
they
what
hit
I'm
you?
saying? Yeah, they hit me too because I used to have well, for one, I used to definitely be working past the hours we were supposed to be out there, and 2, I was selling a whole bunch of things that I wasn't supposed to be selling as far as like merchandise product. Like you only limited to certain things.
You was selling bootleg movies downtown.
I was in North Newark with that.
Oh.
joint. I was right on Park Ave and Bloomford Ave.
You was selling
Big ups.
incenses.
Big ups to the BP gas station. They used to let me park my joint up in there. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, I got hit up one night. It came out late in the day. We had just spent like a good $1,800 on merchandise. I packed the cart and came out. I was ready. We ready to make money. People been hitting me up all day. Came out 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I had like about 15 people out there hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We was burning. I'm making money, you know what I'm saying? I'm out there like making it happen. And hey, you're young and dumb and you're doing some shit when things are popping. And came the SWAT. They came the SWAT truck.
It was a SWAT truck?
A whole SWAT truck came. I was like, whoa. I was like, what's this? And I'm thinking they just pulling in to go get gas or some shit. They pulled in and like 2 cop cars just pulled up on us. You see everybody run. I'm just like, damn. Yo, them motherfuckers played me out, man. They had me put everything away, stack everything up, help them put the cart onto the truck, took me to the precinct, and then had me sit in that precinct and count every single bit of merchandise I had.
Damn.
Every bit so they could put it in the inventory. And these niggas put it in the, what's that, like a warehouse where they put like impound like stuff like or get evidence and shit. And I was, we were supposed to pick it up. The niggas never gave me the proper information to go get it. So it was like every time we went to go request it, there was like, yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. So it was like, Lost all that shit, bro. That was the business fell apart.
They-
But yo, we was rocking for almost 2 years, man. Though.
They took your Muslim oils.
They took everything, bro. Yeah, just got some Muslim.
They do
oils,
that when
too.
you get booked too. Like when you get arrested, sometimes the cops will take the money out of your wallet, or they won't
man.
put it down on that list of like things. You know, you
Yeah.
gotta write down what you got.
Nah,
Yeah.
nobody's done me dirty like that. You feel me?
Yeah, they
Luckily,
They did me. They hit me hard with that BS, and thank God. You know what I'm saying? Knock on that wood. They didn't even go through that BS, bro. Because that was one. It was embarrassing because you come back out into the hood and you got no business. Now you broke. You just lost all this merchandise. There's still a ton of merchandise, but no cart to bring shit out. So now you gotta do shit by hand, walk around the block and try to get some sales off, like you hustling clothes or some shit. So it was like that. That shit really made things difficult. And you know, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was selling Bud Heavy from that joint too. So I was acting reckless. So not for nothing, that I'm speaking on behalf of vendors that act reckless. I could imagine this is what folks were seeing, you know what I'm saying, with a marijuana vehicle selling stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I could just imagine it's fucked up. You know, mad blessings to y'all. They got to go through some shit and get them fines. But you know what? Get your shit right and set some regulations and do the business correctly. That's your career. That's your livelihood. Don't be a fool. The second time I had to be a vendor, you know, I did my thing to make it happen, and I made sure I didn't have no hangout. And I was grateful for that because it was a second experience that I had a chance to really do what I was loving to do, because y'all know I love being around community and doing things in community. So, you know, it was really dope to actually you know what I'm saying, have a second chance at it. But yo, if you a lot of vendors don't, because these cities don't really want street vendors like that. They want to get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think those weed vendors gotta unionize or something, get together and fight back and push back. You know.
So I used to drive a box truck in the city during the pandemic, and I forget at what point the delivery drivers decided to do a strike. I forget what. I think it was like all of Park Ave was just filled with like Hispanic guys on like little bikes, you know, just like crowding everything. Wouldn't let. They stopped traffic. I don't know what the purpose of that was. It's like, you know, it's like, yes, you want to stick it up to the government or whatever, but you're blocking traffic. People who are actually trying to work, you're delaying us. I didn't get home until like 8 o'clock that night because of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So like striking, I guess it gets you stuff. I don't really know. But I don't think unionizing, because then it brings like other costs to them.
It becomes a thing where when you're individual, no matter how much you hoot and holler, it falls on deaf ears.
Of course.
When you become an entity and push back against another entity, people powers is some really strong shit. If you bring people together, politicians don't want that. They're afraid of that. I mean, remember, they're supposed to be working a position of servitude. You get what I'm saying? So when you got people coming together and riling up against one thing, the idea around rallying and listen, you know, I was big into a lot of that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? My ideologies are a little bit different now, according to this. I think more strategic now, but I understand the reason why they block off traffic. I understand why they do that. It's because it's you got to understand there's certain areas, like when you were driving the box truck, those are like arteries. Arteries
so
that
like severing.
Yeah, so they're severing the arteries and causing mass traffic, makes them have to relocate resources to those areas to manage.
But shit like that's not going to help me sympathize with their
Well, no,
thing.
it's going to make it will and it won't.
Yeah,
it works.
like
It's like a double-edged sword. It has to be done a specific way, and it has to be done at specific locations at the right time. Like, there's a lot of people that just do it to do it because they think this is the right thing to do. I mean, the Black Lives Matter thing, you had a whole bunch of folks doing a lot of that, but then as Black Lives Matter started to fade away, you had a lot of like offshoots, like a bunch of white people trying to speak up for black folks and like sitting in the middle of the street, like, I don't know, taped up to each other's hands. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But things like that, that's what I'm talking about. That are really, I dig it, but it's more of a headache than anything.
Okay.
So it's like,
I wanted to add on to what he said too. That weed thing didn't happen today. Apparently, August 16th, they took 19 weed like trucks.
Oh yeah.
so it's the second time.
Yeah, 19 illegal vehicles. So this is the. Sorry. Hold on.
I'm saying the one I was talking about was in Brooklyn though.
Yeah, but this is still in New York.
That's in Brooklyn too.
I have no
know,
idea.
but
But
it's New
imagine the however many they took today plus this.
I wonder.
19.
I wonder if they go on borough for borough.
Probably.
That could be a thing. And again, the only thing that a lot of them can do is get together, and they gotta do what they gotta do. You know. But big ups to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop fucking up. It's your business, bro. That's it. You know. But yeah, man, corruption is all around. You know what I'm saying? I read an article today that really bugged me out. By New Jersey media. It talked about over 100 government officials who have been like laid off or for like being corrupt or being like doing some crazy shit like from pedophilia to like stealing money from certain things like, and it's not just any government positions like teachers, police officers, correction officers, politicians. Like they found out that a lot of these people, many who've already like did their time for certain things or are registered sex offenders or whatnot, that they're still getting they're not 100% retirement pension benefits and all that shit. So that's out here in New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And they kind of spoke about a story of I guess they kind of compared was it like a train worker or something like that, and they talked about how the train worker got caught up with some, I don't know, I think it was like they got caught with stealing $300 or whatnot, and they lost their job, but then they got disqualified from getting their pension benefits. But then you got these big time politicians and big time people with certain positions that still are able to get this shit, and they got such, much more disgusting charges than folks like that. So I think that's the major argument that they got out there. But it's kind of crazy because we're talking about people getting this an annual of $41,000 to $109,000 a year.
Damn.
It's on the taxpayers, folks. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, damn, for real? Like you did some BS. You know what I'm saying?
That goes on to like another topic that I talked at another show. It's like letting public servants dictate their own salaries. Like, if you started at a job, do you think you would be able to dictate your own salary?
I wish.
I would hope so.
No. Like with your experience, yeah, fine. But it's like, let's say like 2 years into the job, like you just all of a sudden decide you want to get paid more, and you like go ahead and do it.
Now the boss gonna be like, "Who you think you are?"
Exactly. So in this case, we're the boss. Like the people are the boss. But these politicians, they just give themselves raises all the time.
Yeah. And I know. Last year, some folks dropped Open Records report of all the salaries of the folks in Newark.
Oh yeah.
Like they had some. They was getting some pretty pies, bro. I'm like, what they doing? They getting that much money? Because I don't see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They getting paid nice. Makes me want to be a politician sometimes.
Fuck it.
Nah. But you know what I'm saying? That's bugged out though. Just to think about how many folks are out there still getting that hookup, even though they did that BS. You know what I'm saying? It's unfair to other folks who got hit up in the same scenarios and are disqualified for such opportunities. I think everybody got to be held accountable equally. And then when you're looking at that, it has to be case by case, right? Because some folks may have just went through something and maybe they weren't convicted, but they ended up getting their career all messed up and they got their name smeared and then they just fell off to the wayside, but yet they still disqualified. You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. You know what I'm saying?
The highest paid person in Newark is someone named Brian O'Hara. His salary is $244,000 a year.
Fuck he do.
Fuck if I know.
Brian O'Hara.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he probably works out of economic development. Probably that sounds like a salary that somebody there began.
No, director of public safety.
Oh wow, even that director of public safety. That was way off. But shit, there's a lot of violence happening in Newark. I don't know why you're getting paid that much. There's a lot of shit happening out
He
there.
needs a pay cut.
Yo, big ups to the 24 Hours of Peace. They just passed this past weekend. It was big, big ups to them. I mean, actually, last week, my bad. This past weekend was Labor Day. But 24 Hours of Peace. They had Peace Week that went on all last week. I get it. Much love to them. Let's continue to plant the seed. There's a lot of people in Newark that need to understand that message. What does it mean to be in peace, and to live a civilized, day-to-day life. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to 24 Hours of Peace and Do It All and all those folks that that made things happen out there. We got some stuff on the table here. My man Steez, Cuzzo here, wants to shout out, some dope product. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know the flow. You know what I'm saying? Give us an insight of what this is right here, Cuzzo. It's looking good. Ooh, he gonna keep pulling it out. You got more there? Need help?
He brought a whole duffel.
You need help? That's probably what it is. He probably needs some help.
I need some help.
Wait, hold on. Holy shit! What the fuck?
There you go. Oh, wait. There's still more.
God damn.
There you go. In the building.
I had to do a little Mayweather flex real quick. Pardon me.
Shout it out, cuz. What we got here on the table, bro? What we got here,
These, we got some of the finest disposable live resin on the market. Yes, sir. This is a proprietary device. It's ceramic coated. So, it's a disposable as well. So.
Oh, these one of those disposable new vape joints, huh?
Yes, sir. These,
Oh, that's what that is?
Mm-hmm.
the disposable ones. Yeah, Mike's girl had one of these. He said she ain't fuck with him though. But she's the only one that said that though.
It's all right.
And
It's
I seen I seen a few people. But
It's not for everyone.
No, it's not. It's not for
I don't know.
people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
it's cartridges in there?
Yeah, now these disposables right here, you know what I'm saying? It's live resin, so it actually tastes like weed. It smells like weed very heavily. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess I wouldn't say it's like a discreet smoke, but like you could definitely like puff it real quick on some 2.5 shit and then put it away and just let the cloud go elsewhere and just try to play it off like, oh, I don't know what that's from.
That thing, I mean, it looks good, man. Is this the joint we was burning on the other day?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man,
These is official though, man. I really fuck with them.
I mean, I see the names on here. You got the Chemist X Gelato 2.5, man.
Yeah, it's a hybrid. It's a cross. It's a Gelinade right here. We got a few flavors.
Gelinade.
Gelato 41.
You got
All right,
Xeno
so-
and Baklava.
What is a gelinade?
Gelinade? What you mean? What is a Gelinade?
Gelatin and lemonade?
Nah. Hey yo, tell me why. Hey yo, tell me why my girl, little sister, I had gave her. I ain't. She. Well.
She's
there was
not going up.
Yeah, there's somebody at. Feel me? It was like, oh, what's a Gelinade and shit. It was like Jello and lemonade. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah. But that is funny though. Nah, I don't think Gelinade got anything to do with Jello or lemonade though.
It's probably gelato and lemon haze, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know. But it's by you can probably look it up, Lou. It's on
What's it called?
It's by Connected Cannabis Co.
Connected Cannabis Co.
Yeah, yes sir. I'm telling you, man, this is like one of the best tasting. So like, it's none of that.
Gelato 41.
It's none of that, added fills. You feel me? Like, it's not olive oil with a little bit of distillate or a little bit of flavoring in it.
This is bougie, man. Biscotti 2.0. Okay, got that sugar cone, bro.
Area 41. Planet Milk and Gelato 41.
Biscante X and Gelato 41. That's this, yo. That's some shit you find in Spain.
Look. All right, so
What's
the
this?
gelinade it's a hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing lemon tree with gelato number 41.
So there you go.
So it produces tingly and uplifting effects that will make you feel like a social butterfly.
There you have it. Who wants to feel like a social butterfly?
You got to hear from us. Holla.
Holla,
You know what I'm saying? This is dope.
Yeah, anyway, I
this is good
just
stuff.
wanted to shout out our people supporting us on Instagram.
Oh yeah, big ups to everybody checking out the IG.
Thank y'all.
You know, the PodGASt show. Check it out on IG. Check out the YouTube channel.
Yeah. We
You know.
appreciate it because we definitely got something in the works. We're gonna be working on something. So as soon as we hit 50 followers, we're gonna definitely start something up, and we very close actually.
Oh yeah, very
You guys
close.
are actually at 48.
We
right
at
now.
48 right now. We was at 39 earlier
Look at that. Two
this
more.
morning.
2 more. We about to do some dope
You feel
giveaway.
me? We was at 11 followers this morning.
Gonna make things
I mean,
happen.
we was at 39. Pardon me. Then I had posted it, and then I had got like 9 followers.
There you go.
No big deal.
There you go.
Just 9 followers in a day. No big deal.
It just starts. That's the way the wave gets.
It's like
going.
though, for real though, we appreciate it. Once we hit the 50 mark, we gonna make something nice. We might have to have a little throw a little card in there, make it worth somebody wild and shit. A little card, a little eighth ball.
Let your friends know. Follow the page. Follow the channel.
We need to give back to our supporters and whatnot.
Yeah,
that's what I believe in.
Yeah, definitely, man. Love to give back. Love to give community back. The more you support us, the more we support y'all, because we love the followers, bro. We love the fans.
That's just how it works.
Respect to all of y'all who have been checking us out since day one.
Thank you.
I hope to start seeing the shares, man. Start sharing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there. Let folks know. Check us out. Sit down, blaze a blunt while we in the background. Take a small video clip. Throw yourself on a TikTok or something. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Shout us out.
That's really what I want. That's the goal. I think I might have said it before, but feel me? I want just people to put us on their PS4 or something while they smoking and just be like, yo, listen to this motherfucker, see what he got to say.
Like these motherfuckers.
It's Monday, why? Like who we talking about? I'm trying to get into, you feel me, also getting people up here type shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, eventually, you feel what I'm saying? Like I just we got a few, episodes of ourselves just to, just cement.
Just to kind of root things down. I mean, we're gonna have
like we could have some
guests soon,
right?
soon.
Yeah, we could have some.
Yeah, man. To all of y'all who are interested, man, hit up the IG.
Yeah, for sure. Just to add a different element, you feel me? Just to spice things up.
Yeah, man. We like to talk about all good things. You know what I'm saying? All good things green. You know what I'm saying?
Spice things up.
And we like to, you know what I'm saying, keep it current. You know what I'm saying, and talk about real life stuff, man. So
yeah,
we open to it.
Just a heads up, it's not as easy as it looks.
What's not as easy as it looks?
Being on here, trying to think of like topics and just trying to stay on.
Oh, it isn't. But you know what? It deals with chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's what
no,
builds.
because a lot of the times people are like, "Oh, it's easy. I can just talk." Or
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Because once the spotlight is on you, people freeze up. So you kind of gotta.
Don't come on here and be like, you know what I'm saying? We want to talk, want to have conversation. You know what I'm saying? I guess we got to screen folks. Folks. Fill them out.
We're trying to get some content for when we start. We roll out on all platforms. We need some. We need some work. We need some episodes in there. When we get on Spotify, SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
Apple Music.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta give props to our original first appearance to Kat. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Kat. You know what I'm saying? She's always gonna be chilling in the background. She's that type. She's like the fire chief, man. She's just watching. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything's good. She'll roll the blunt, make sure everybody's good. But then she'll put the fire out if she got to, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Kat. You feel me?
Shout out to Kat.
And then we get yeah, definitely, man. I'm interested, man. I know we talked about guests, man, and I hope that we, for our first guest, I hope we can commit to that, what we were talking about already, and bring that fellow co, that host of that show out here, you know what I'm saying, and she could be on here and we could have a great conversation, chop it up, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Get to learn a little bit about each other.
Yeah.
Remember, both of you guys are doing 2 shows. So like your shows are similar but different. So you can provide insight on what you guys do here, and she can provide insight on what you guys do.
There you go, solidarity, man. Share that energy.
Our show is really just, we just chopping it up about the state of marijuana laws in New Jersey.
I just wanted to show what Steezo has been building over there.
Oh yeah, this is the high tower right here.
I get creative. This is Steez Tower.
This
Tower
the
Steez.
This Tower of Steez.
Tower Steez.
This is when you smoke the cartridges, this is what you're gonna be doing. Once you buy like a good like 40 of them from Steez,
Bro, I'm
you know
telling
what I'm
you,
saying?
these is that.
And then you could build this up, and then when you build up the biggest one, you send it to us, and we'll shout you out. We'll shout you out on the show, and we'll give you a hookup, man. Maybe a T-shirt.
I'm saying,
or something.
because I've been doing this for a minute, as far as consuming cannabis products and whatnot. So like when I find something, you feel me, that I fuck with, you feel me, it's very like that's just what it is. You feel me? Because I done been through hella shit. I done fucked with hella brands. I done did hella. You feel me? And if I fuck with it, that's you feel me? I know what I'm talking about type shit.
Gave you a bell tower right
Thank
there. You good.
Appreciate it.
It's the Tower of Steez. This is how we do. Stay connected.
And Alien Labs, you know what I'm
Alien
saying? So
Labs.
it's like,
Stay connected.
it's a good product, bro. I'm not even trying to like boost now. I'm just saying, because you feel me? I done had hella like different carts and shit, and like I had some, what's it called? Not Raw Garden, Cali Honey. You feel me? Them pen shits that was disposable too and rechargeable and whatnot. And I was getting a lot of the oil on my fucking lip and shit. That shit was blowing my shit.
Yeah, I had a lot of issues with that. I mean, my asthma would kick up when I smoked the pen. And now for now, when I smoked this joint with you the last time, that thing was smooth, man. It was pretty good, strong hit. It doesn't mess with me like that as far as respiratory.
This is what you were talking about, the Cali pen?
Yeah, those is boomps, toons. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I'm just off my own personal experience. I know maybe I got a fake one. I don't know, because niggas, people would be like, oh, I fuck with those. So like, to each his own. You feel me? I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but to me, I had my own personal experience. I did not like them. That's just me though. You feel me?
Wait, but how does the oil get on your lip?
Cause like,
it's
like a little
out.
air bubble, So like, if you hit it hard enough, I guess, or I don't know how the fuck.
Because I thought it was like it's kind of like the cartridges.
Yeah,
they just all stay inside. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, what happens is when it gets too heated up, that thing leaks out as you're pulling on it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them were watery too. That's how a lot of cats were selling them things for like expensive, and it'd be watery as hell, be all watered down, and you spending like. Like you buying an eighth, and it's just like you buying a dime. But nah, I had a lot of bad experiences with the pen too, so I don't knock you. I even have bought this dope ass pen that I could use with the wax, and it was cool. But my problems a lot were the charging joints. Them things will always mess up. So it was like you got to go back to buying more of them joints. So it was like nah. When they started selling them cheap, I just started knowing like, yeah, them shits ain't worth it.
Word. A lot of people be re-rocking that shit. Like they'll get like fake packaging and then just put their own little.
Put the old oil from the other one that's all
burnt cooking oil in that shit, and put a little bit of fucking banana flavor and call it banana OG.
Yeah.
I meant to ask, since I know you're into like the high grade type stuff.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
What do you prefer, this or smoking like the traditional way?
I'm saying though. Look, this is what I like to say specifically about these, right? Because I done had a few people grab them and whatnot. And then, like, if you try to get as high as you get off of, like, a fucking blunt off this, you're going to run through it very fast.
Big time.
Why,
so,
is
like,
the high, like, quick or something on these?
No, it's just that you would need, like, because, like, when you smoke a blunt or a joint, you get really high. You feel me? But, like, when you smoke, you would need a lot of puffs of this to get like super high. Like you'll get buzzed, you feel what I'm saying, but like you're not gonna get smacked to the point where you can't function, you feel me? Yeah. Or if you do, you're gonna need to like take a plenty of pulls, you feel me? Like it's gonna be like you making a dent in that shit. But if you like, you feel me, smoke a joint or whatever, you definitely, you feel me, you're gonna get way more cooking. But but on the flip side, you feel me, I done went to public places that I wouldn't be able to smoke a joint in, such as a soccer game or a baseball game. I had went to the Yankee Stadium for the first time not too long ago. Shout out to the Yankees.
You smoked some Alien Labs at stadium?
I did.
Oh, nice.
They had what's it called? They got a Benihana's in there too. That's
you was
that shit's lit, bro.
You was a true Bronx bomber on that.
I was.
He was bombing it right there.
I was in the.
That's cool.
I had bought me an overpriced beer and I was busting in that shit. Cause me especially, I don't even drink. You feel me? So if I take like, you feel me, one IPA, a fucking
had
me rocking with the
With that,
With the
yeah,
pen,
yeah.
I was twizzy in there.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man.
Up in there
Big ups to
fried.
IPA beers,
I was
man.
like, shout out to the Yankees.
Yeah, Purple Haze IPA beer. That's the shit I like. And big ups to the Yankees too. Yeah, I'm a Mets fan, but big ups to the Yankees. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
No, I'm actually,
But not for nothing. I'm sorry
Yeah.
for cutting you off, but not for nothing. I think, these joints are dope. They're disposable, and you're right. Like cats, when you go and purchase these things, you got to know how to smoke these things. These things are actually meant to catch that good buzz you want to feel while you're going throughout your day, especially when you're at work.
Facts.
You don't want to get all toasted while you. I mean, I know a lot of us do want to get toasted at work, but if you work in Amazon or you doing some car wash shit or you in the office or something, forget about it. You're gonna end up getting toasty. You ain't gonna want to do shit. So it's like, yo, you gotta know how to smoke these joints because, these. If I'm not mistaken, there's been some heavy concentrated ones that people done like at home that's made cats hallucinate. You know what I'm saying? So. Like you gotta watch out for them fake joints too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
even though if you want to hallucinate, that would be a different story. I mean, hey, but
You don't knock nobody.
but you just gotta know how to smoke these joints, man, because you don't want to go through these joints. This like an eighth worth, right?
What?
Or these go for how much for this weed? Like the amount.
No, this half a gram in here.
So it's like half a gram. So
Yeah,
it's like
just
you
half
go
a gram.
through that like. How long it take you to go?
I'm
through?
saying me, I only smoke because I smoke weed. You feel me?
Mm.
So like, I only smoke these like on occasion when I be like at work or some shit. But
Right.
I haven't been to work in like a month. You feel me? Yeah, hella downtime. Them niggas is some assholes. They ain't call me. So feel me? I texted them. Said, I got work on Saturday and shit. So
All right,
I'm gonna bring my little pen and shit. I'm gonna be busting in there. I got hella downtime. You feel me? I be parking cars and shit. I be doing valet. It's a nice little side gig.
You be puffing the connected up in
Yeah.
up in the whips.
I mean, I like it because it's man like it's easy work. It's easy style,
you
bro.
still make good money. A lot of tips, I'm sure.
That and you feel me? They pay you hourly. Plus they bust you out to Connecticut, so that's like free bread right there.
Chilling.
Cause you get paid for the time you get to the office.
Oh, so from here to out there.
Yeah, so like you get paid. You feel me? That's like
It's a
3
city.
hours. Like it's an hour and a half to Connecticut. So you
An
feel
hour and
me?
a
An
half,
hour and a half
yeah.
there, an hour and a half back. That's like
Straight
3
straight.
hours straight just sleeping on the bus.
Ooh, that ain't bad.
That's
Gaines.
not
And then you just parking whips.
parking G rides.
and
That's
it's not noticeable.
Yeah, and just puffing on this. In there cooking.
So it's a good time.
Word, I be bringing my neck pillow. I be fried in the bus. I be like this, cozy as hell.
No, I wanted to ask, since I know you smoke the traditional way and you're also smoking this.
Yeah.
Just based off the last time that you did a review, which I thought was really good. It was informative.
That was.
But,
It's alright though.
Yeah, he wanted to redo
We
it.
gonna make it nice.
Okay.
It was just a little rough around the edges, but we gonna spiff it up. We gonna make it nicer, and it's gonna be 2.0 version. It's gonna be much nicer for our
That's
viewers.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
You
No, but
know?
I wanted to ask: is there a certain strain that you prefer,
Well, as far as what?
as like smoking the traditional way?
Damn,
Because I spent a lot of time on Leafly when I was younger.
that's
Like
hard
what?
as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, the only strains that I know are the ones that like Lil Wayne will talk about or reference, and then whatever shitty weed I got in passing.
I'm saying I mean, when I was younger, I feel like I was getting way higher. Like when I was in high school smoking weed, I was smoking sour and shit. And that sour from back in the day used to have niggas cooked
Yeah, there's
for a minute
definitely-
too. So it was like I was high as fuck for long as fuck.
Yeah, it was
So
definitely
it's
different
like
kind of
I
high.
don't really get that cooking no more. But I think that's because I was partially like young as hell too.
You building up your tolerance.
Word, hell yeah, I've been smoking for a minute. So like, yeah,
Yeah,
man,
I
that's
know
probably
what
it.
that
But
is.
yeah, I mean, as far as taste now, I be fucking with. I feel me. I gotta experience the weed palette. So
Don't blame you.
I
It's
be
like-
feeling.
it's
I
like-
be
It's like a buffet and shit. You just
yeah, I
gotta
be having to taste that shit. Be like,
try each one. Like, hold on,
I'm like,
this,
oh,
this
okay.
is rocking. Let me try
It's
this out.
good like that. I had some fucking what's that shit called? White plum mochi, I think, from Ted Bud's Co. I fuck with anything Ted Bud's got. I fuck with him. Yeah, look him up, Lil. He nice. Ted Bud's Co. Yeah, TEDBUDZ and then Co. CO. Ted Bud's Co. I had got some white plum mochi or white plum gelato from him. That shit was different. That shit fucking smells like a white plum, and I never smelled the white plum before in my
God.
life. So how the fuck he fucking has some weed smell like something I never smelled before in my life? How the fuck that happened?
They don't. He doesn't. Oh, never mind.
I'm just saying, look it up a picture or something. You feel me on Google Images or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
He's not gonna advertise that on.
No, it's probably he not gonna advertise it, but maybe somebody throw a picture up there.
Yeah, no, it's just like. Hold on, let me see.
Merchandise.
It's just merchandise mostly.
What about putting in
Oh,
that
see,
bud?
they got Big Squid, Animal Land, Uni.
Garlic shrimp girl.
I want that. I never had the garlic shrimp.
Garlic shrimp girl.
I had.
Wow, that's fire.
Go down.
Cookies, Oakland. Plum mochi.
See, I had the white plum mochi. That was that. Firing. Right there, look to the right. That's like one of my favorites right there. I had bought that shit hella times. I fuck with Sea Junkie.
That thing looks lovely.
I had got some
mouth watering. That's what that looked like. Shit.
I don't know. The packaging is definitely a lot different from when I was younger.
Oh man, I mean shit, man. They've gotten.
Now the marketing has gotten a lot better.
Oh my god, I remember baggies, bro. This just used to be, $5 pack of baggies, just plain clear baggies in different colors, translucent, pink, purple, black, and clear. And if you wanted the design, you pay me $1 extra. If you wanted a hookup, you buy the box.
You want like with a smiley face on
and you
it?
get the smiley face or the Batman, or the little bat wing,
Or the apples
or
on
the,
it?
or the apples,
Apple
or
bags.
the little Ronald McDonald heads and shit like that's it. But now, there's a serious market. Yo.
That's
Whoever's-
funny. Yo, I remember going into the shop, right? I'm like, yo, y'all got coin bags? It was like, what? It was like, y'all got coin bags. You feel me? For my coin collection. It was like, what you mean for your coin collection? I'm like, yeah.
I got dimes.
I'm like, yeah, I got old silver dollars, John F. Kennedy. I'm trying to frame. They collector's items. Fuck you mean?
You go to ShopRite for that?
I did, because I'm saying this was when I was young. I was trying to. I
You
didn't
just
know
trying
what-
to figure it out.
Yeah,
right?
you feel me? This is just like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck could I find to that? So I went to ShopRite, like, yo, y'all got bags and shit.
Yo, it was the
Like,
weirdest.
what type of bags?
It was the weirdest places where I would find baggies at, man. Not for nothing. It was like the only spot that made sense was the smoke shop on Ferry Street. That made sense because it was a smoke shop. But like other places, it was just like at a gas station.
I'm saying though, when I wasn't able to go into a smoke shop at this time. I'm
Well,
like,
no,
I'm like
back in the
16,
day.
15 years
Yeah.
old. You
no,
feel
no,
me?
but I'm talking about
Oh,
like
word.
my younger years coming up. Because I couldn't go inside at the time it was called Adrenaline Rush, and coming up they used to like get at us if we try to go up in there. You know what I'm saying? But like you used to find baggies at the weirdest place, like a laundromat or at a fucking at a gas station. It was like.
We talking about random baggies?
Like baggies, if you wanted to buy the pack of baggies.
to buy them?
You know what I'm saying? Like to buy them so you could go, bag up or some shit.
Oh, word.
That shit used to be funny as hell looking for them joints. It was like once you found the place, that was like the gold mine. He was like, I got it.
And then you have to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Because everybody got the same idea, and so they're all trying to buy it from the same place.
Same place and shit run out. Now you assed out, got a whole bunch of butt on you.
Now you're using the corner of bags.
Yeah, the corner. The corner of the sandwich
you know
bags.
what, Jersey, you fucked that up for me, New Jersey. Why the fuck y'all stop letting fucking
Plastic
supermarkets and all them stop fucking giving the plastic bags? I'm saying for like a dime or a dub, I'm not about to waste the whole sandwich bag on you. You crazy as hell. You
definitely
gonna get a
not,
corner of a bag.
No, when I used to buy it, they used to use a saran wrap for like sandwiches.
Oh,
They
okay.
used to put it in there and just like twist it up.
I mean, I used to do that too.
Yeah.
When I didn't have no sandwich bags and no bag bags, just saran wrap, like fuck it.
Yeah.
Grab it, spin it around, tie it up, poop.
Put it in a receipt.
Yeah, I've done that before too. I folded that shit up in $1 and gave it to somebody.
And $1?
In $1.
Damn.
It was their dollar too, because they had to
So
give me
you
$1. I wasn't gonna
sold
give them
that
my
at
dollar. Like you ain't gonna
You put it
give me
just to
$9 for a dime and shit. Like nah, you give me them $10. Give me an extra $1 so I can put this shit in it. I used to put butt in the weirdest things, man.
Just put butt in the receipt. That's funny.
Yo, anything that you could put it in. So yo,
what
man.
you thinking, man?
thinking about smoking. All this bud talk, man. Thinking about smoking. I hope our listeners are thinking about smoking too. And if you rolled up, take a few pulls for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna lock this down tonight. You know what I'm saying? We did this episode up. Yo, you know what? I think podcast gives us such a platform. You know, we like the new news reporters. We're what news reporters wish they can be.
Who are you, Sukanya Christian?
Yeah, I forgot what his name. I'm Mr. G.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
That's who I am. I'm not.
That's
but
the
I'm
bald guy, right? He's bald, right? Or that's not him.
Nah, he's the other dude. Nah, Mr. G is I think he was in Channel 11. He's always wearing some dope ass suit. I think he's Italian. He got the Italian hairdo.
Oh, is it the guy that does the
old as hell?
floss? No.
Nah, he does weather. He does the weather and shit.
Yeah, I found him. Hold on, let me see. This guy.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
That's me. I'm gonna dress up like Mr. G for Halloween, and I'm gonna send him a shout out from the podcast. You know, PodGASt.
I'm about to put Mr. G on here.
I had to look up who Sukanya Krishna was.
Yo, not for nothing. If I straighten my hair, maybe we have a resemblance. If I shave and straighten my hair a bit, I look like a fat guy.
They give me Maria Celeste. But what's it called? Yeah, what's it called? Show the whole tower. Lou, fix that camera right.
Oh,
yeah,
you can
peep
show how
out the
tall
tower.
it is. It's like a double tier tower.
Yo,
let me fix this up, bro.
big ups to anybody who could do some dope artwork for us. Why don't y'all take the tower here? Take a snapshot of the tower.
It's the architecture right there.
And put it into some dope artwork and send it to us, man. We whoever hooks things up for the PodGASt, bro. We gotta show love to, bro. We gotta really big them up and give them some hookups. You know, merch is still on the way.
It's in the works.
You know, we got some interesting stuff up the pipeline.
I'm trying to get some nice merch though. Something I could wear to the club.
I definitely don't want no I Love New York type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah,
you know
I do. I could just say it's
official
some
tissue. You know what I'm saying?
It's some Moschino or something. You know, sometimes designers be wearing like they be designing little bullshit. Like,
nah,
bro, that should be getting me upset. Honestly, like what's it called? I think Balenciaga had dropped some sneakers that look like some fucking beat up homeless sneakers, and that's their style though.
I'm saying, man, you got the
like why am I paying for sneakers that is already chipped?
Bro, they following that Kanye wave, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not with it. I mean, I
never
like
previously
owned Balenciaga, so
put it like this though, bro. Maybe you could sell your own.
I wouldn't want to sell that.
Sell some you shit and
it's these. I remember seeing
sell some you shit and put it on put it on Amazon and say they from this place.
Those
right
like them sneakers that you tie and throw around the fucking telephone pole.
I was just thinking about that.
That's probably where they got that shit at.
Yeah.
They probably drove around all the hoods and took out as many shoes as possible. Now they trying to sell them online.
Just cooked.
And people they dumping money into that shit for that shit. I bet you there's a community somewhere in Cali that look like half of them homeless people probably not even homeless. They just probably buying like top of the line homeless clothes. Nah, man. Big ups to all those I was about to say undocumented. Well, they homeless too, man. Big ups to them. Big ups to the vulnerable community out there, man. But anyway, man, I think we're gonna definitely close this down. Big ups to everybody who checked us out, man. Much love to y'all.
Thank y'all for the support. You know,
what
once
I'm
we
saying?
hit 50, we're going to do the giveaway. We at 48 right now. Thank you to everybody who followed us in one day because we went up. Like,
Big ups,
we was
man.
at what, 39? And we at 48 now.
There you go, man. Big ups to those who are following
we
us.
had got 9 followers in the course of a day.
Yeah, 50.
So once we hit the big 50,
50, we're gonna do our very first.
We're gonna give back to the community.
You know, hook up to some random follower out there who's checking us out. And when you get that hookup, remember us, tag us, put us out there, shout us out. That's all a part of the flow too. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, man. Thank you. Much love to everybody. We doing this, baby. Let's keep going, one day at a time. Peace and blessings, everybody. Make it happen, all right?
Peace and blessings, everybody.